Hollywood has always been filled with behind-the-scenes drama, but few stories have captivated fans quite like the rumored tension between Sally Field and one of her most famous co-stars. Known for her radiant smile and heartfelt performances, Field has built a reputation as one of the most beloved actresses in film and television history. Yet, even she hasn't escaped the occasional clash on set. In fact, one of the biggest surprises to fans was learning that she once truly hated a fellow actor, someone she worked closely with during some of her most memorable years in Hollywood. Sally Field has never been one to hide her emotions. Throughout her career, she's been refreshingly honest about the ups and downs of life in the spotlight. From her breakout roles in Gidget and the Flying Nun to her Oscar-winning performances in Norma Rae and Places in the Heart, Field's authenticity has always set her apart. But in interviews over the years, she has hinted at one professional relationship that was far from easy: her stormy dynamic with the late Burt Reynolds, her co-star in the classic 1977 hit Smokey and the Bandit. The chemistry between Field and Reynolds on screen was electric. Fans adored their playful banter, charm, and undeniable connection. Off-screen, however, their relationship was much more complicated. While the two famously dated for several years, Field has since revealed that their time together was filled with emotional highs and lows. In her 2018 memoir In Pieces, she opened up about how difficult the relationship truly was, calling it confusing and hurtful, and admitting that she felt controlled and emotionally drained by the experience. Despite the public's perception of a golden Hollywood romance, Field made it clear that the reality was far different. "He was not someone I could be around," she confessed in one interview. "He was a complicated man, charismatic, funny, but also demanding and often insecure." Field went on to explain that while she cared deeply for Reynolds, she ultimately couldn't handle the emotional strain of their relationship. "It wasn't healthy for either of us," she said. "We brought out the worst in each other." When Burt Reynolds published his memoir shortly before his passing in 2018, he admitted that Field was the one that got away. Despite their rocky past, he still spoke about her with deep affection. But when asked if she felt the same, Sally Field's response was blunt. "He had his version of our story and I have mine," she said firmly. "He may have loved me, but he didn't know me." It was a rare moment of raw honesty that resonated with fans, proof that even in Hollywood's most glamorous relationships, there can be real heartbreak. Friends of Field have said that the actress's feelings toward Reynolds were complicated, not pure hatred, but a mix of frustration, disappointment, and lingering sadness. "Sally didn't hate him in a cruel way," one source shared. "She hated how their relationship made her feel, small, unheard, and trapped." Over time, however, Field learned to forgive not for his sake, but for her own peace of mind. Today, Sally Field continues to shine as one of Hollywood's most respected actresses. She's embraced a quieter, more reflective phase of her life, focusing on family, selective roles, and advocacy work. Her honesty about her past relationships has only deepened fans' admiration for her, proving that strength sometimes means walking away from what hurts you, no matter how glamorous it looks from the outside. In the end, Sally Field's hatred wasn't about bitterness. It was about reclaiming her voice after years of emotional exhaustion. Her story serves as a powerful reminder that even Hollywood legends face personal battles, and that sometimes the bravest thing a person can do is to be honest about the pain they've endured.